Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 7. It's been a while since I've recorded an episode. I've been doing a lot of editing from the last episodes 4, 5 and 6. I haven't recorded them all in a block, but I've done a few with my work schedule over the next week's a bit hectic, so I'm trying to record some in advance. It's nice to do them one at a time really. I tend to like to do them as I'm putting them out so that I'm as up to date as you are, because it keeps me entertained as well and wondering what's going to happen next. So if I remember rightly, we came off the back of 2 wins in a row against Stoke and Bristol. Yes, we did. 2-1 wins. Bon, I remember being in form as well. He's been doing good. So we've got Forest and Huddersfield today as well, sitting in 18th and 17th. So without waiting any longer, let's jump ourselves into this Nott'm Forest game. Right, so I've picked the squad for Nott'm Forest. I was going to explain it as I went on, but I've changed my mind that many times. I've decided to just pick it up and then explain each one. So we'll start Kelly in goal as always. He's been doing well for us. He's on the 24 as well. Wallace, I'm going to keep him on. He played well last match at left back. I can't remember if he played the match against Stoke, but he did play good against Bristol, so we'll keep him on. I've brought Dicky in over Masterson just because it is quite a threatening Forest squad, and Dicky's just got the odd little stat that peaks out over Masterson, so we'll give him the game. Barbe, of course, the captain starts, and Kane at right back. He's been doing well once more. Amos remains in defensive mid. We may bring Carroll on at some point in the game. I'll see how the fatigue levels go. Willock's come on over Yeboah, just give him a chance. He seems to be up for it, so we'll be seeing how he gets on. Adam at right mid, of course, with the pace, he's been doing well. He's got in some good goals for us here and there. Bajir, of course, starting in attacking mid. We're keeping an eye on Cher, though, obviously being rated 70, and he played the part in the last game, or the Stoke game, with us scoring. And obviously Dykes and Bourne up front, both in good form, both at 4 goals apiece. So we'll see how this game goes then, and it'll be a tough one, but given the place that they're in at the minute, I'm hoping we can at least push for a draw. We'll see how positive the game starts off and maybe go for that win. Just before we start this match, I've just attempted to play it at the City Ground, which is Nottingham Forest's home stadium, but because of the way the stadium's been made, down the left wing, the stadium comes over the pitch, so obviously I can't see anything that's happening. I've tried changing the camera angle to one that's actually in PES, a different one, but it's not really helped at all. I know there's a fix for it somewhere. There's another mod or a fix that will help out, but I'll have to look into that. So for this game, we'll be playing at Loftus Road. So here we are then, coming out to Loftus Road. As I said earlier, that Nottingham Forest stadium not being playable for me at the minute with the camera angles, but I'll get it sorted. Hoping for a good game today. I think we'll just say Nottingham Forest are under construction. And we've put counter target on Adma as well, with the pace and being on the wing, and us having centering targets. I'm hoping it'll be of use to us. And we'll wait and see. Sends out a heavy ball to Bon. Comes back a bit, but Willock's got hold of it. Dykes is going to have a long shot, and in off the post. It's taken just 10 minutes for the first goal, and that's Dykes' 5th of the season. He had a lot of space to make the run there. Went for the shot a bit earlier than maybe was wise, but he's managed to put it in just outside the box. Past Worrell, past the keeper. And it's a good early start from QPR. Nice powerful shot. And the number 9 puts us up front just under 10 minutes. Slightly poor there, but Wallace well to intercept. Amos has found Bon. Goes down. Adam has intercepted and it'll be a free kick. What's the ref going to do? He's just giving him a talk to him. A bit of a late challenge on Bon. I think that was. So a free kick then. Barbet, the one to step up. Not quite. I don't know if that would have gone in, but it looked like it was top corner. An ambitious one, but worth it. Bremer makes that interception though. Forrest, Taylor makes a good run. Heavy ball, but it's found Knockout. Cross in. Good play from Forrest. And equaliser's found. Good build-up play. Poor positioning from QPR. Willock's not happy, although I don't think he should be one to complain after the game he's had. Defence was there, but we just weren't in the right positions. There was a lot of shirts in that box that were blue and white. Shouldn't have let that happen, but hopefully they'll learn from the mistake and it won't happen again. Kick off then at 1-1. Taylor may well be the signing that we need in January. Willock's asking for the through ball. He's managed to sneak it through Yates. Pass to Bon. Dykes with an ambitious attempt. Should have took his time really. It's just wide. First time touch. Looked to be his weak foot as well. I may be wrong, but it wasn't quite on the mark with that one, the Australian. Willock with a bit of a dash. And a shot straight to the hands of Sampa. Just the 1 minute then of added time. Maybe a late attack then as Willock runs down the wing. Does get it in towards Dykes. Header just wide. And that's going to signal the end of the first half. Not such a bad half then, no one's really dominated, it's been a fairly 50-50 half. Stats may say otherwise, but it's been fairly shared in terms of the amount of attacks everyone's had and whatnot. Some of the shots that we've had have been quite wide, but obviously they've been shots. They won't always get included in the edit, but been a good solid half from both teams. Second half then, Forest have made a substitution. We've brought Freeman off and Lolly on. I've had a bit of an argument with myself in the half-time screen, being whether to bring Willock off or not, but I've decided not to yet. I'll give him a bit more of a chance and we'll see if it pays off. Maybe we're about to find out. He's coming the wing now with the cross. Dykes' header just out of touch there. Adama gets it though, very very close. He likes scoring from those sorts of ranges, doesn't he? Not too far there. It's a good bit of play there from Willock. He made the right run. Good cross in. Dykes just not getting onto it. Adama with a quick touch. Cheeky shot. Not quite pulling it off there, the right mid. A good bit of play from him. Bon finds Dykes again. It's held off by the defender. Samba comes towards him, but another defender just blocks that shot in time. Otherwise that may well have been looking at 2-0. It's a good ball there from Adama and from Bon. Just a bit too much pressure. It was the keeper in fact who caught it. Very close. It'll be a corner then. Barbet the one to drop it in. Dykes not getting on the end of that one. Willock though finding Barbet again. Not a good cross. Barbet gets it to Adama though. How's he going to fare up against Bong? This is it back to Kane who sends the cross in. Bond's header too high. Samba with an extra dramatic dive to get to that ball. Good bit of positional play there from the number 9. Can the defence do just as well? No, they can't. Taylor, back of the net, second goal of the day then for him. And we trail 2-1. Poor bit of defending there from Forest. Not from QPR. Because I'm looking at all the red shirts. So we trailed just before an hour. Taylor got that second goal. Can we get an equaliser from this corner then? Oof, not quite. Willock with an ambitious attempt there, to say the least. Just a bit wide, I think. Making some substitutions of our own then as Bajir and Amos leave the field. On comes Carroll in central midfield and Chair in attacking mid. Let's see if these two players can help us out a bit. Adam then with the ball, what's he going to do? Looks to be making an attempt at a counter attack. Got it on the edge of the box. Not quite pulling that off there. Trying something different. Dykes is going to come off. Samuel's going to come on. Dykes is right out of energy. You can't afford to lose an attacker. So although Samuel may not be the best placed, going to have to do. He gets the header now over to Adama. Was the shot. It's too wide. 3 minutes left then. What can we do in those 3 minutes? Willock with the ball, blocked them. That may well have been our last attack. It looks to be. Ball down to Carroll. Is the ref going to give us enough time? He won't now. Disappointing game there then, after that result. Poor defence in areas or at times. I don't think the defence has been putting as much effort in as the attack has, and that's what's been costing us these results. So some other fixture results then. Nothing too dramatic showing to me. 2-2 draw between Bournemouth and Watford there. So let's see where that drops us in the table. We've moved down to 21st. Disappointing result. Huddersfield have moved up to 14th as well. Our next match. Hopefully we can bounce back from it. We need to change up some defensive things though, from the look of it. It's not doing enough for us. So I've just quickly updated the training. The left backs, right backs, centre backs and wingers. See if anything good comes of that over time. And I've put your Boa on the long throw training because I keep forgetting to do that as well. So our next match is going to be Huddersfield, who were bumped up to 14th after they won their last match against Wycombe 2-0. So let's hope we can manage to get a win, because this is going to be quite an important game. Because next episode we're going to be going against Reading, who currently at the bottom of the table, and then a very tough one against Bournemouth. Reading only winning one of their matches. So hopefully we can catch Huddersfield out and get ourselves 3 points. So here's the lineup for Huddersfield then. Kelly remains in goal. Hammerlinen starts over Wallace to give him another chance. Cameron starts over Dickey, just change the defence up a bit, see if anything comes of that. Barbe also starts, as does Kane. Chair, I've decided to put him in centre mid, just to see how him and Bajir play together, linking up. Amos stays on the bench, so if needs be we can change them up. Carroll didn't massively impress in the last game when he came on as a sub, so I'll just see how they do together. Bring your Bower on, see how he does against Huddersfield. Adama starts, and the usual suspects up front. A quick look at your Huddersfield squad, who also like the goalkeepers apparently, as well as Stoke. Couple of standout players that may prove a threat. Schindler may well. Not to underestimate Hamer. Diacarbian and Benz could both well be a threat. So we'll keep an eye out for some of them, see how they get on. And we will leave counter target on Adama, even though it didn't seem to do too much last game. I'll keep an eye on it, see if it needs to be changed. Loftus Road then, once more. I'm not sure if this is the first bit of sun we've actually seen this season. We may well have seen one in a previous match, but it'd have been a very recent one. So, see how we perform in this game. Be interesting to see how Bajir and Cher do linking up together. And we'll hope for 3 points. Off we go then against Huddersfield Town. Wanting to play quite the pressuring game by the look of it. Yeboah just trying to get round the defender. He's brought it to Hammerlinen. Also sends a cross in. Hamer gets it but doesn't save it, and the shot's blocked the first time. Adam is wide. Not a bad attack from QPR. Just blocked by that defender, and then Adamo is too wide on the rebound. Interception from Dykes. Ball's down to Yeboah. Shot saved by Hamer. Good bit of play there by QPR. Dykes does well, just has to get around the defender. But Yeboah under the pressure just makes a quick decision. Corner brought in then. Shea not getting it, but Dykes puts it into the back of the net. 20 minutes. He's put it home off the rebound. And we take the lead. Corner from Barvey there. Headed out. On the chest from Dykes, just to get control of it. And then boots it into that back corner with his right foot. And number 9 gives us the lead, the 6th of this season. Let's try and hold this lead then, stop the defence from slipping up. Finds Yeboah, poor defender from Huddersfield as Dykes makes that ball, but probably not as poor as the shot. Dykes was just tempted. A bit too ambitious at 1-0 up. Bit of a panicky QPR side. Jay finds Dykes. It's just caught out, but there's a foul there against Huddersfield. The player just gets a talking to. Caught Dykes quite late there, and QPR with free kick in a threatening position. Chair's going to take this one then. How about that? Look at that from the number 10. Full advantage of that, and that's our first goal from a free kick this season. Lovely little KO. I thought that was going to go too high. I often say that when we score, don't I? It looked like I just put a bit too much on the power bar there. But beautiful KO. And that's straight past Hamer. Beautiful shot. And we've made Huddersfield pay for it. That challenge on Dykes. And that's 2 up there. It's a cracking little free kick. 2 goals then, 20 minutes apart for QPR. Dykes with a good ball off a cornered rebound and Chair, as we know, with that free kick. And that sees us 2-0 up at half time. I'm not quite sure if that's the right manager for Huddersfield. I may be wrong. I'm not sure who the most recent manager was, but we'll see. Second half then, Huddersfield kicking off. So 2-0 up. I'm hoping that we'll be fairly confident in the second half. Ambitious ball down, finds Adama. Dykes is giving it to Barn. Off the post, and can't put that rebound in. I think that would have sealed it up if we'd have scored that one. Using Samuel as a bit of a utility player the last few games. He's going to come on now and replace Bajay, but Samuel will be going to centre midfield, and Chair has been promoted up front to attacking midfielder, so we'll see how that goes. Carroll's not up to it today, so we'll see how this works out. Huddersfield with this free kick then now. To Diakabi, but it's headed backwards. Kane pushed back there, an elbow to the face by the looks of it, and that's going to see Diakabi get yellow. Quite an aggressive form of play there. He's got him right in the face. I think that should have been a bit more than a yellow, to be completely honest. That was just out of anger. Free kick then. We've done it once this game, will we do it again? Barbe's going to take this one this time. And Hamer manages to get hold of it. Pritchard looks to be the one to take it then. He has, and that is awful goalkeeping from Kelly. And the number 10 has put one in. Kelly didn't really go near that at all. And that's 2-1. So we've conceded one then from a free kick, and we've scored one from a free kick. Here's Adama. Chair. Dykes. It's a good ball to Yeboah. Not quite. Barn in off the rebound, just about. Didn't look like he was going to get that one at first. Thought he was just going to miss that, but he's managed to do it. I thought Yeboah might be in for his first goal as well, but just missed it from the keeper. Look at this, quick pass and play. Cheeky ball from Dykes, intercepted by Saar, but not able to keep it. First shot from Yeboah, the initial one. Look at that, cheeky ball. Managed to get himself composed for it, the keeper saved it. He looked to hesitate Bond just before he took it, but he still put it in nonetheless. Instant response. We're back up to 3-1, 2 goals ahead. I think that's Bond's 5th of the season now as well. Dykes is very tired making that run. I think this is the biggest amount of goals in a game we've had, as well as the biggest amount we've scored. No, it isn't actually. The biggest amount in a game was 4-1 to Luton Town. Well, extremely poor defending, and it's 3-2. Rowe gets his first goal of the day. QPR defence is extremely poor recently. Something that we need to try and work on. Kelly's not happy. I don't blame him. Just have a look at this replay. It shouldn't have been a goal. It was such casual play. There were so many defenders there, and I think is that number 11. I'm not quite sure, but he's just completely messed up that ball there, and it's in the back of the net. Very poor play from QPR. We deserve to concede that goal. So 2 goals off the back of each other, and once again we need to be very careful. about how this pans out. Just a quick random side note, making a substitution, Edgy has an incredible amount of stamina left. And I'm sure he's played the full game. And his stamina is only 74. Perhaps a glitch, I'm not sure. But just a side note. As your substitution, then Willock comes on. Comes your power, just a fatigue substitution really. Disappointed he didn't get his first goal this game. He looked like he was picked for it, but not quite. Foul downfield, and that's the end of the match. A lucky game from us there. 2 goals in 6 minutes from Huddersfield. They really pushed us there and towards the end. Every time we score a goal, the defence seems to just switch off and think that we're 6-0 up. We need to sort that out, it can't be happening. So 3-2 at full time, biggest amount of goals we've scored in a game. Quite happy with it. Good 3 points for us. Some other results then. Just a quick nose through them. I never see anything that stands out other than the teams that have not long been relegated. Reading with a win though. We face them next against Wickham. Blackburn and Bournemouth a 0-0 draw. So that's that. So that win pushes us from 21st to 18th now. It's our 4th win of the season. We have Reading next, who are now 23rd. That'll be in the next episode. So up to 18th then. So from the start of the last video we were, I think, 19th. I'm not 100% sure. But we've moved up a position overall. So that ends this episode then. Defeat to Forest and a win to Huddersfield puts us in 18th on 13 points. Brings Huddersfield back down to 17th. So, next episode we have Reading and Bournemouth. I'm hoping it's going to be a good episode. It'll be a tough one, but hopefully it'll pay off and we'll get the wins we need. I'm going to, again, run through the defensive instructions and see if there's anything I can do to sort it out and stop us shutting down as soon as we score. So, I'll be seeing you in the next episode. I think it'll be episode 8. I may be wrong, but I think it is. And hopefully we'll be able to pick up some more points. So thanks for watching. We'll see you then.